What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Guys, I was getting ready to do a celebrity junk on Tamar Braxton when I got a notification that our good friend Cynthia G has made a video. Now, I am subscribed because she has some pretty controversial topics just like me, and she does similar things with entertainment and news. But this one, I had to get a piece of it, right? And it's called, "At least Candace Owens' baby will have a daddy." Now, obviously we know that Candace Owens is married to a Caucasian man that is from Britain. From what I understand, he is very influential, comes from a very influential family, very powerful family. Candace Owens' family is also like elite, from what I understand, or doing very well. And there's a brother on Twitter. If you guys see him on Twitter at TrillaX, go ahead and tell him that I said what's up. He has a lot of tweets. He's always over there. He was replying to Cardi B's tweet because you know they've been beefing with Candace Owens. And he says, "I know the baby white as hell," talking about, you know, the baby that Candace Owens is going to have with this British guy. And the guy here, Deshane Dark, says, "Well, at least the baby daddy is going to stay around." In other words, if she has a baby by the black man, the father is going to leave her. And you know what? I had to stop what I was doing and listen to what Cynthia G had to say, because Cynthia G, some of her content I can agree on, especially coming from real strong pro-black perspective. I think mine is really extreme in comparison to many others. I just haven't let it all be known yet what I really think. But some of it I agree with. Okay, when you feel the way that I do, and maybe she does, about the black community, you're gonna come across some things that you agree on. But the thing about it is this: she says that any other community where single mothers are out, you know, like single mothers in the black community are blamed because of their choices in men, but other communities will blame the men for making those women single mothers. And again, it's another Cynthia G episode about, you know, what black men are not doing. Black men are not competing. And you know what? Some of that is what I talk about. We can't deny some of the things he talks about is irrefutable. When he talks about black men don't care about their issues, black men don't compete enough to do things, she's not lying to a certain degree. Certain degree of that is true. But I want Cynthia G, I want to ask her this: will she admit that women who are in the situation that many of them are in, is it not their fault? See, you know, the arguments and debates go both ways. See, the blaming black men for everything Stitch has to stop. Because you know what? As an African American man, I've had a lot of problem with our people. And I'm a person that has accepted my call into Pan-Africanism. I was a person that considered myself to have Pan-African leanings. But I've accepted that call. Our people are messed up all across this world. But I'll be damned if I ever say, you know what? It's the women's fault for why I can't get somebody, or it's the women's fault for the black community being messed up. I can't say that. I've even come on here and say a lot of times our sisters are so messed up that for brothers marrying them, it might not always be the best choice. I've said that. But personally, I will always give my a black community the benefit of the doubt, even if I think that we on the decline right now. I believe we're on the decline, but I have enough faith in the people. I have enough faith in the men and in the women to say, you know what? If something is going wrong in the black community and I'm having a bad experience, what is it that I'm contributing to that? And see, this is what Cynthia G don't want to talk about. Cynthia G will go and labor all day long on her channel, talk about what black men are not doing, and that's a reflection of her own personal bad experiences, her own personal letdowns. And guess who is consistent in those letdowns? She is. See, she is the consistent thing that happens in those letdowns. Those people like her, those women who follow her, they're consistent in those letdowns. What that tells me is your bad experiences with the black community, with black men, have a lot to do with you. Because you know what? I don't have those experiences anymore. More so than that. Do you know why? Oh, you know what? Well, maybe I'm contributing to those things. Maybe it's me. And a lot of women out there who want to blame black men for their irresponsible reproductive things that they're doing. See, a lot of women know that they can go out and get a baby and raise them by themselves. We won't even talk about that. It's amazing how people will call things out and forget that, rumor is certain people in this sector have done that. I'll leave that alone. So if you go out there and become a statistic yourself, and you talk about black men, what are the black men you're dealing with? Are you dealing with black men that have 4, 5, 6, 7 kids by other people? And then you wanna come back and complain? How? Why? How do you go there? See, a lot of people in the black community are their own worst enemy. See, you can go and blame black men for all your problems. Just like black men. I will never let black men come over here and blame black women for all their problems. What I will do, however, is I will hold you accountable. And the women out there that have these experiences, you are the problem. And for the men that have the experience, you are the problem. Take it up with yourself. Stop blaming other people for why you're not successful. Why your children don't do nothing. You chose that dude. You chose him. You stick with him. You made your bed, now lay in that bed. Sitting around here getting mad at other people for your nonsense, you chose him. You deal with what you want to do. Now deal with your decisions and be mad about it. But to come out here and you blame black men all the time and blame black women, I will never let either one of y'all do that. Because y'all are the problems. People come over here hating on Africa all the time. Can't get nothing done in Africa. Can't work with them. They ain't nothing to be worked with. I come out here. Have all the success I want. All. Why? I don't have those problems. In fact, I'm doing better here than I was doing anywhere else, ever. And I was doing very well before I got here. Do you know why? Because I'm the representation of what doing good is. I work every day. I don't hang around losers. They can't even get to me. If I find out you a loser, I cut you off real quick. That's the end of that. Bottom line. And a lot of y'all don't like that. I don't care. I just don't. We have too many losers in the community. I'm going to say it. Too many losers. Too many. And too many losers that are losing. That's your problem. Stop being a loser. Seriously, it's too many women and too many men crying about being unsuccessful. You're a bum. That's what it is. Deal with that. A lot of y'all are losers. And you get mad at somebody else. Like, spare me. Stop. Like, stop. Like, I'm so tired of that. You're unsuccessful. That's your fault. Nobody made you have the choices you made in life. You made those choices, so live with it. And as for anybody who feels like you feel like hating on black men, you hating on black women, I will call you a loser. And you're unsuccessful. You can even move cities. You can move from, Oakland to Ghana to Brazil. You're going to be a loser everywhere you go. Because you have a loser mentality. And losers blame their problems on other people. Simple as that. Guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Subscribe, hit the bell. I really appreciate all that you guys are doing. Check me out here, patreon.com/Manosphere. Check me out also on the first comment pinned to the top. You'll check me out on Black Men Are Perfect t-shirt, teespring.com. And guys, again, appreciate you for all the love, all that you do. As you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.